Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365 and it's a new week for Blu-ray and 4K releases, so here's everything coming out for December 1st, 2020. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, that Movie Guy 365. Okay, Tuesday, December 1st, 2020 is almost here. It's a big release week, especially for 4K, but also some Blu-rays are included in this list as per usual. You know what I'm about to talk about, so let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in. The big release this week is going to be the Peter Jackson trilogy of The Lord of the Rings. This will be getting a first ever 4K release, and it will have a number of different editions to choose from. Now, these movies will include the movies, both theatrical and extended cuts. Now, if you want the extras, that will be included in the big box set, which will be scheduled for release in summer 2021. So right now, just the movies, and we're getting a standard edition, which will be available at all your local retailers and online. And there will also be an exclusive edition, which will include a replica of the One Ring, which will be available at places like Amazon and Best Buy and so forth. Now, Best Buy will have an exclusive Steelbook edition of this, and that will be available in their stores and online at their website. I already have mine pre-ordered. I can't wait. And that's really just cool news for Lord of the Rings fans. He's been completely remastered for 4K, both upgraded in audio and visual with HDR10 and Dolby Vision. So this is pretty exciting that these are finally getting a release here on 4K. Also, the Hobbit Trilogy is getting a release as well. This will once again include a standard edition available locally and online, and of course a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, which, like The Lord of the Rings, will be available at their website and in store for pickup. This is very cool that both trilogies are getting the 4K treatment. Very exciting. I can't wait to check them out personally. Not to be outdone, but Warner Brothers is also releasing Blade starring Wesley Snipes. This is cool. It's getting a 4K release, which will be once again available locally and online, and we'll be getting a Steelbook edition at Best Buy. This is exclusive to their store. I'm a big fan of this film. It's really, I feel, one of the movies that just started the modern era of comic book movies, and really I can't wait to check it out. And it's also kind of odd that Warner Brothers is releasing a Marvel movie, but you know, that's back when New Line Cinema had the rights to the character. So this is very cool, getting a nice 4K edition here for us to enjoy on Tuesday. Also coming out, Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop is getting a 4K release. This will be getting a standard slipcover edition. I'm a big fan of this movie. I can't wait to check it out on 4K. I know it's been 4K on digital for quite some time, but a physical release is of course very welcome. Coming to America, also starring Eddie Murphy, one of my favorite movies of his, is getting a standard edition release that will be available locally and in places like Best Buy and Walmart. And a Steelbook will be available on Tuesday. So this is very cool. I cannot wait to check this out. Like I said earlier, this is one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies, and it's really cool that this is getting the 4K treatment. Also, a couple of re-releases this week in Steelbook form. Arrival, Denis Villeneuve directed film starring Amy Adams, is getting a release this week. The standard edition has been out for a while now, but a Steelbook will be available in places like Best Buy. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, it's getting a 4K Steelbook as well. The Ang Lee movie, I just watched it recently, not too long ago. Very cool that this is getting a Steelbook edition, and this will be available on Tuesday. Denzel Washington's The Equalizer is getting a 2-movie 4K edition. Now, this one will be available out there on Tuesday. We'll include, of course, The Equalizer and Equalizer 2. So if you are trying to catch up on these movies and you wanted a 2-pack, this will be available. Standard edition, no Steelbook for this release. Leon the Professional is also getting a Steelbook on Tuesday. This is pretty cool. I know a slipcover edition has been out there for a number of years, but if you Steelbook collectors, this will definitely be available. The Rental, directed by Dave Franco, a 2020 release, is being released by Shout Factory. This one will be available in stores tomorrow. The Rising Hawk, Battle for the Carpathians, is also getting a release tomorrow from Shout Factory. This action epic will be available in stores. Top Gun is finally getting its Steelbook edition in 4K. The slipcover edition was available last summer, but a 4K edition will now be available in stores. With Sony releasing the PlayStation 5 a couple of weeks ago, which as you may know, serves as an Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray player, they are re-releasing several of their movies utilizing a new slipcover under the PlayStation 5 Essentials collection. So these will be available, they won't be available, it looks like, at Best Buy, but places like Amazon or locally, maybe Walmart. Once again, your mileage may vary on if it's going to be available in stores, but these are the titles that will be released utilizing the new slipcovers. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse featuring Miles Morales as Spider-Man will be getting one of these new editions tomorrow. Spider-Man Far From Home, the latest entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, to be released. Venom, continuing with the Spider-Man universe, will be coming out with this new edition tomorrow. The Fifth Element, starring Bruce Willis, Milla Jovovich, and Gary Oldman, will be coming out with a new cover. Baby Driver is also getting a release this week. Zombieland Double Tap, just the sequel, not the original film, will be under this PlayStation 5 Essentials banner. Pineapple Express, starring James Franco and Seth Rogen, will be getting a release tomorrow. Underworld will be also coming out under this new slipcover. Bloodshot, starring Vin Diesel, will be coming out with one of these new editions. Now, the original pressing did not include a slipcover, so it's kind of like making up for it here. If you really want a slipcover edition of Bloodshot, this will be available to purchase tomorrow. And finally, Bad Boys for Life is also getting a new slipcover under the PlayStation 5 Essentials banner. Paramount is also releasing a few titles on Blu-ray tomorrow. Popeye, starring Robin Williams, will be getting its first ever Blu-ray release, and that will be available online. This is very cool. I was a big fan of this movie growing up. This was definitely on constant rotation on VHS, but it's very exciting that a Blu-ray edition is finally coming out for this movie. The Golden Child is also getting released under the Paramount Presents line. This is cool, another Eddie Murphy flick, and no 4K edition unfortunately, so standard Blu-ray. Also, Trading Places is getting a Paramount Presents release on Blu-ray. This is pretty cool. I know an edition on Blu-ray has been out for a number of years, so this one will be just under the new banner and should look pretty fantastic. The Barbarians from Scorpion Releasing is getting a release. It's a 1987 fantasy film. This one rings a few bells for me. I haven't checked this one out personally, I don't think, but let me know if you plan on picking this one up. Sony is also releasing a 3-movie 4K collection for Jumanji, which will include Jumanji, Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, and Jumanji The Next Level. These 3 movies will be available tomorrow. Made in Italy, starring Liam Neeson, a 2020 comedy, is coming out on Blu-ray tomorrow. This one may be in stores. I'm not quite sure about that one, but this one is definitely available on Amazon if you choose to pick it up. This one looks interesting. I think I probably will check this one out for myself. A couple of smaller films, a few of these being released by Gravitas Ventures, will also be coming out. Once again, online will be your best opportunity to pick these up. Do Not Reply from 2019 is getting a release this week. This looked very interesting from the cover art. I may check this one out for myself, but let me know if you plan on picking it up. Backwoods, a 2020 Gravitas Ventures release, is coming out. It's a horror film. I haven't seen this one personally, but this will be coming out also on Tuesday. King of Knives, a 2020 drama, will be getting a release from Gravitas Ventures. And a 2018 film called Werewolf will also be getting release online only. And Panic from Blood Red will be getting released. It's a 1982 film. This looks pretty interesting, but this one will be available once again tomorrow. Kino Lorber is releasing a few things on Tuesday as well, and like with all Kino Lorber stuff, you'll be able to buy these online in places like Amazon. DC Cab from 1983, starring Mr. T. Man, it's been a number of years since I've seen this one. This one will be getting released tomorrow. Oh, I may have to check this one out again. It's been so many years since I've seen it. But yeah, this will be coming out on Tuesday. Continental Divide, starring John Belushi from 1981, will be getting released. I don't think I've ever seen this one, but let me know if you've seen it and what did you think of it. Apache, a 1954 film starring Burt Lancaster, is getting a release. And Attack from 1956, starring Jack Palance, will also be coming from Kino Lorber tomorrow. And on the TV front, quite a few things to talk about. Chernobyl is getting a release. This is the HBO miniseries. We'll be getting a 4K release. Now, I believe the Blu-ray edition has been out for a few months now. So this will be getting a standard edition and a Best Buy exclusive steelbook, as you can see based off the screen painting. That's very cool. If I collected TV, I would probably go for this one, but this one will be available on Tuesday. Perry Mason, the 2020 reboot series, is getting a season 1 release tomorrow. I haven't checked this one out. I've heard good things, but let me know if you plan on picking it up for yourself. Bugs Bunny, the 80th anniversary collection, will be getting a release, and the Mission Impossible complete series, the 1960s television series, will be getting a release. Of course, the Tom Cruise films are kind of the standard now, but if you want to go back and check out where it all came from, the complete series will be available on Tuesday. And The Wire, the complete series, is also getting a re-release tomorrow. This one may be in stores at Best Buy, but once again, Amazon will probably be your best bet for picking this one up on Tuesday. And finally from Criterion, Crash, directed by David Cronenberg, starring James Spader and Holly Hunter, is coming out for Blu-ray tomorrow. Barnes & Noble will be your best bet for picking this one up locally, but of course Amazon and Criterion's website will also be available as well. So that is everything coming out on Blu-ray and 4K for December 1st, 2020. Quite a big week for 4K collectors. Let me know what you plan on picking up for yourself in the comments section below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.